You also took a deep dive into philosophy. I heard that you, before going into artificial consciousness, or I think after that, you for some time took some off and went into philosophy. So did that philosophy of learning about human mind had links to artificial consciousness?
When I started studying about consciousness or artificial consciousness, I realized that I cannot go anywhere without understanding human consciousness, right?
Interesting.
And to understand consciousness, you have to go, because consciousness is something that is very, how can I say that? It's a very virtual thing. It is not something that has a standard. It's not 1 plus 1 equals to 2. It's philosophical thing, right? So I've read a lot of books on philosophy, like Daniel C. Dennett on Consciousness Explained, an amazing book. Steven Pinker, How the Mind Works, and I was amazed, not by these books, but how little that I know about my own mind, about my own brain, about my own consciousness. I started discovering my own biases.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to think that I traveled a lot, I went there, I met a lot of people, I have friends from all around the world, and I may be the one with almost no biases. But I then realized that I still have biases,
Yeah.
but unconsciously biases. But what I say that the most interesting thing that I've got out of it is, like, now I'm aware when I'm feeling biased. You know, I can tell you a little story. Like, I go into the
Yeah,
bus
sure.
all the time, and for a while I was going every morning, and this girl, young girl, millennial girl, sitting always like in front of me somewhere, and she has those earbuds in her, and
Earbuds,
she's
yeah.
going on the phone. And I love millennials, but there's this wide understanding about them that they are always listening to music and they don't give a damn
Yeah.
about the world and all thing. And I was looking at her and saying, like, okay, millennials, I don't know
You can
what's
understand.
about. But once upon a time, she sat right next to me.
Okay.
And she was listening, and she was having the phone on her. And I couldn't resist this, the need to peek on and see what she's listening to. She was actually listening to an audiobook. Actually, one of my favorite books. It was Dan Brown's Origin, which
Wow.
I read like a year ago. And I was looking like, it's like, oh my God, we're not too different. I book a lot. And I realized when I was thinking that way, I was submitting to a cultural cliche that millennials put those things into their heads, listening to loud music, don't give a damn for what the world is going around them. And I say, I submitted to a cultural bias.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, it was unintended bias, but you
Yeah.
just submit to it. But here's what I'm telling you is that after reading these books, I'm now more conscious of recognizing my own biases and
Definitely.
trying to fix them. So I would say, like, from now on, I wouldn't be, assuming that anyone, specifically millennials, who are putting their earbuds, are listening to loud music and don't give a damn about the world. I don't know, but I will assume that they are maybe they are reading a book or,
Yeah.
or a report about a news report about something that is happening, or I don't know, but I stopped.